After finishing a 7-game homestand 6-1, the Dubs now open a 6-game road trip with 12 games to spare in the season. Let me admit, I may have overreacted to Curry's injury with the wording choice on my last thumbnail because there's a lot of silver linings we can draw from Steph going down. First of all, he was able to walk off under his own power and even wanted to return to the game. Secondly, a pelvic contusion recovery time is around 1 to 3 weeks, and the Warriors, quite frankly, have 4 very winnable games on the horizon in Atlanta, Miami, New Orleans, and San Antonio. Additionally, the Warriors have 3 days in between games twice over the next week, giving Steph plenty of time to recover. Curry had an MRI that revealed no structural damage, he won't travel with the team to Atlanta, and will be reevaluated on Monday. If Golden State can get Curry back for the Memphis game on April 1st, or potentially the Lakers game on April 3rd, that would be an ideal timeline. This injury gives us a chance to see how Jimmy Butler can step up as the number 1 option and allows Stephen Curry to rest up for the playoffs. Also, we'll see if Draymond can secure DPOY by stepping up to carry the Dubs with his D. In 2022, Curry missed the final month of the regular season because of a sprained ligament and bone bruise in his left foot. In that year, Curry was on a 20 to 25 minute restriction in Game 1 of the West quarterfinals against Denver. We all know what happened in 2022. As with Stephen playing every game, the Dubs beat the Nuggets in 5, the Grizzlies in 6, the Mavericks in 5, and the Celtics in 6, to win the franchise's 7th championship and 3rd within the last 7 years. Let's shift to another reason why the Golden State Warriors are title threats at full strength. He's now played 18 games as of this recording, but as you can see from this graphic, Jimmy Butler's first 17 with his previous 3 organizations have shaped out very similarly to his first 17 games with the Dubs. From his composure, to his killer mentality, to his ability to settle the Warriors down offensively by collapsing the defense or getting to the foul line, Butler has instilled the Warriors with a form of confidence that's few and far between in this league. Regarding this, Steve Kerr spoke on the Butler impact to Willard and Dibbs, even giving Jimmy some Michael Jordan comparisons.
I think there is a presence to Jimmy that leads to winning. It's a swagger, even, amongst all the alphas in the NBA. I think Jimmy is an alpha among alphas. I really do. And I think Steph and Draymond needed that. They needed somebody like him because they were in some ways, not feeling like they had enough of that next to them like we've had in the past. We've been spoiled, obviously, with the talent that we've had here, but also the maturity and the presence. And so, that was missing earlier in the year. Jimmy is, he's got presence, he's got swagger, he's got belief. You guys can feel it watching the games. Our teammates feel it. Our fans feel it. The guy wins games, and it's showing.
Wait a minute, Steve. Are you saying that you've got NBA alpha rankings and Jimmy Butler is number 1? Wow.
He's. I can tell you this. That's how he feels about himself, and that's hugely important. The number 1 guy of all time was Michael Jordan. Okay, as his teammate, I would walk into that arena and I would know that the other team was afraid of him, the officials were afraid of him, the fans were afraid of him, and even his own teammates. We were all a little afraid of him. Okay, and we all knew we were going to win, and that was the deal. Michael just dominated the space. And there are very few guys like that. And but when you have guys like that, there's an incredible sense of security and confidence. And I think Jimmy's one of those guys. You can just feel his presence all the time.
This was your boy D-Flow, and I'll see you next video.